We all have this question in our minds. What would it be like to be the richest person in the world? Well, here's your chance to find out. From Elon Musk to Larry Ellison, these entrepreneurs are not only the wealthiest people on earth, but they also hold the keys to our future. Before exploring the current top billionaires, take only 5 seconds to subscribe and hit the notifications bell for future content. Get yourself comfortable. Let's quickly explore the 10 wealthier and more powerful billionaires in the world. Number 10. Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison is an American businessman, co-founder and CEO of Oracle Corporation. He is one of the richest people in the world with a net worth of $96.1 billion as of March 2020. He has been in the top 10 list for several years now. For 3 consecutive years, from 2013 to 2015, he was listed by Forbes as the 3rd wealthiest person in America. Larry Ellison got his bachelor's degree from University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where he majored in electrical engineering, and received his master's degree from San Jose State University, where he majored in computer science. He founded Oracle Corporation in 1977 with Bob Miner and Ed Oates under the name Software Development Laboratories. It soon became the best-known maker of database software. Ellison stepped down as Chief Executive Officer on September 18, 2014, but remains Chairman and Chief Technology Officer. His net worth from Oracle Corporation had all led him to become one of the wealthiest person alive. Number 9. Steve Ballmer. The former Microsoft CEO is now the richest person in America with a net worth of $99.3 billion. Ballmer owns the NBA's Los Angeles Clippers and is also a part owner of Starbucks. He's known for his intense work ethic and competitive nature. His college major was actually mathematics, but he later switched to electrical engineering when he couldn't find a job as an engineer because he had no experience. He worked at Exxon, then Aturi, before joining IBM and then moving on to Microsoft. The billionaire has put much of his fortune into trusts for his children so they can enjoy their wealth without being consumed by it. In fact, he famously donated a reported $2.9 billion worth of Microsoft shares to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in 2004. He also reportedly gave away more than $2 billion worth of stock in 1997 and again in 1999. According to Bloomberg, he's given away more than $7 billion over the course of his life. The dude really wants to give back. Number 8. Warren Buffett. The Berkshire Hathaway CEO is no stranger to riches, having been worth an estimated $100 billion for years. In 2020, however, his net worth shot up to $102 billion thanks to the pandemic. As one of the world's most famous investors, Buffett has his hands in a lot of different pies, including insurance, utility companies, and even railroads. He's also known for being incredibly frugal, living in the same house he bought in 1958 for just $31,500. But while Warren might not be as flashy as some other billionaires on this list, it doesn't seem like anything can stop him from continuing to build his empire. His company acquired iconic brands such as Duracell, Heinz Ketchup, Kraft Foods Group, and more over the past few decades. Some speculate that these deals were made with an eye towards disaster preparedness, but we'll never know. What we do know is that his company's acquisition spree was rewarded with great success during the pandemic, which led to a surge in its stock price, adding billions of dollars to Buffett's net worth. Number 7. Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin is the president of Alphabet, Google's parent company. He co-founded Google with Larry Page in 1998. He has a net worth of $102 billion as of March 2020. Brin is an immigrant from Russia who came to the United States at the age of 6. He has a bachelor's degree in computer science from Stanford University. Brin met his future wife and Wojcicki while they were both students at Stanford. They have 2 children together and live in San Francisco. Brin continues to be one of the most active philanthropists through donations made by himself and his company through various organizations, such as the Giving Pledge, where he vowed to give away half of his wealth for charitable purposes. In addition to being very involved in charity work, Brin has helped launch startups, including Waymo, which is a self-driving car company that competes with Tesla. Number 6. Larry Page. The Alphabet CEO and co-founder of Google has a net worth of $106 billion, making him the 6th richest person in the world. He started out as a computer scientist and then went on to create one of the most successful tech companies in history. In addition to his role at Alphabet, Page is also a board member of Tesla. He invested in Elon Musk's company back when it was just an idea, and now he owns just over 16 million shares. His fortune comes from both owning a percentage of Alphabet stock and from dividends from the stocks that make up its market cap. Page made the majority of his wealth after Alphabet went public in 2004. When he left Stanford University with Sergey Brin to work on their search engine, they already had more than $100 million in personal savings between them. Page grew up in East Lansing, Michigan, but moved to California with Brin when they decided they wanted to build something new and exciting together. When Google went public, their fortune changed drastically, and today Larry Page is worth $106 billion. Number 5. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is an American business magnate, philanthropist, and investor. He is best known as the co-founder of Microsoft Corporation. Gates has held the top spot on the Forbes list of world's richest people for 18 out of the past 24 years. Gates is worth an estimated $118 billion. His charity work also includes being a founder of the Giving Pledge, in which he and other billionaires pledge to give away at least half their wealth. He stepped down as CEO of Microsoft in 2000 but remained as chairman and was replaced by Steve Ballmer. In 2014, he founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation with his wife to reduce poverty and disease worldwide. Since then, they have donated more than $40 billion to various charitable organizations. As of February 2017, Gates had given away over $30 billion to these causes. He has been praised as one of the most generous philanthropists in American history. With an income reported at just over $20 million per day, he needs less than 4 hours per day to earn enough money to meet his daily requirement of giving away just under 2%. Number 4. Gotham Adani. His real name is Gotham Adani and was born on June 28, 1962. He was born to a Marwari family in Mundra, India, and his parents were Pushpaban Adani and Kokalaban Adani. His father ran a successful business in Tanzania's coal sector before returning to India in 1969. However, after being affected by a banking crisis, his father lost control of his company and was forced to sell it at a reduced price. He has an estimated net worth of $123 billion. He is also one of the richest people in Asia. In 2008, his company became the first Indian company to set up its own port. The company currently employs nearly 45,000 people and had revenues of $1.6 billion in 2016 to 2017. A large part of their success can be attributed to their focus on coal mining and energy production, as well as ambitious projects such as the expansion of Mumbai's port. Gotham is now the 4th richest man in the world. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. As of March 2019, Bernard Arnault is the richest person in Europe and the 3rd richest person in the world, with a net worth of $145 billion. Arnault is the chairman and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. He is also the majority shareholder of Christian Dior. In recent years, he has been very vocal about Brexit and the Eurozone crisis. In 2016, he was appointed president of France's most prestigious cultural institution, the Centre Pompidou Foundation. In 1999, he won France's Légion d'honneur award for his contributions to French industry. In 2018, he made waves by becoming the first non-German member of Volkswagen's supervisory board since the German car maker was founded in 1937. He has invested heavily in Chinese companies and properties, as well as American tech giants such as Facebook. In July 2019, he became the first billionaire to donate €1 billion to charity. The donation went towards schools that teach children from underprivileged backgrounds. We need to work on education because it will be decisive in improving people's quality of life, said Arnault at the time. Education should not be seen as an expense but an investment. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos is not only the richest person in the world, but also the most powerful. His $165 billion fortune puts him far ahead of third-place Bernard Arnault, who is worth $145 billion. Bezos' empire continues to grow. Amazon had a record-breaking holiday shopping season, and its Prime membership reached an estimated 100 million people worldwide in 2018. Bezos recently made headlines by claiming that he would send tourists into space on his New Shepard spacecraft as early as this year. In 2017, he topped Forbes' list of highest-paid CEOs for the first time with a whopping $1.6 billion haul that included his share from exercising stock options. But he could have been even richer. Bloomberg estimates that his net worth could be as high as $150 billion if it weren't for certain tax strategies. Regardless, Bezos has overtaken Arnault to become the second wealthiest man in modern history. At the top, Elon Musk. As the mastermind behind Tesla, SpaceX, and the Boring Company, Elon Musk is changing the transportation game. He also owns SolarCity, a solar panel company, and is working on developing tunnel systems to help with traffic congestion. With a net worth of $268 billion, he is currently the richest person in the world. His goal is to have humans living on Mars by 2025. His ultimate goal: to ensure humanity survives any potential global catastrophe or extinction event by establishing a self-sustaining city for human life on Mars within 40 to 100 years. Musk's first step towards this goal was designing and launching 2 new satellites into orbit on February 14th that will provide broadband internet service. Alongside their work with NASA, SpaceX will continue to develop rockets that can safely transport humans into space and bring them back home again. One of these rockets, named Falcon Heavy, launched successfully in February 2018. SpaceX plans to launch an even more powerful rocket in the years ahead. They are not only the richest people in the world, but also some of the most influential. These men have made their fortunes in a variety of industries, and their stories are as fascinating as their bank balances. From tech moguls to fashion icons, these are the people who call the shots. Stay connected. We will see soon for future topics.